Alright, and hey there Proxyians, and this is Proxify here, and guys, welcome back to another episode of the Legend of Zelda, the Wind Waker HD Let's Play. So if you guys missed out during our last episode, we are now here at Windfall Island, and we actually had to do a little bit of exploring around here, so that we can actually be able to get ourselves the sail, get ourselves the pictograph, and then also doing a little bit of a heart piece, little event that we had to go and do by actually playing some hide and seek with some kids. And that was literally about it. I know that off recording I was having a little bit of trouble trying to find out where the last of the killer bees where I was actually located, but I actually went and did that off recording, and all of that being said and done is that I was actually able to get myself the heart piece from there, and I'm all happy about that. But also too, off recording, I did say that I was going to be coming back to Salvatore's game and actually do this annoying squid type of puzzle that we actually had to go and do. So I actually did get myself both the heart piece for this, and I also did get myself our very first treasure chest, or well, sorry, not treasure chest, but very first treasure chart, I should say, that as you guys can go and probably see right from here. So very nice indeed. I believe there's a total, I think, about 42 or 45 of the different treasure charts that we actually have to go into basically explore. I think for me personally, I think I'm going to try and gather up as all of the treasure charts as I can. I think for this series, I think before, I don't think I ever really went out of the way and did it, but I did it for the heart pieces though, which I will be doing that here within the series, so that is going to be really exciting, so can't wait for that to happen as well, so that we can actually be able to go and build up our heart containers a little bit more. But there we go, guys. So that's our very first treasure chart, and we can actually be able to go and check out the map screen and figure out where this treasure chart is going to be. But for right now, unfortunately, we can't really go and do anything about it at the time being because we don't really have the grapple hook right now. But I know that also as well too is that I believe one of the killer bees did say that we actually have to go and head back to where Miss Mary is, so that the kids can actually go and basically apologize for what they have been doing, and they don't have to go and slack off at school anymore, so that they can actually be able to get some good grades. So let's go and finally talk on over to Miss Mary here. So what can I do for you for this fine day? Well, we do need to go and talk. So you didn't you? You said that something to those delinquents for me, didn't you, dear? Well, now, yes, we already went and taken care of that, and hopefully they will be much better students. So you can't fool me. I watched it all from the shadow of my door. You really are, dear. You fill me with joy. I have to reward you. Here's a little spare change. And we got ourselves a 50 rupees, so I can actually be able to go and make back at least some of my money that I had to go and literally spend out. Yeah, and as you guys can probably tell, originally we actually had like 100 and like 57, I want to say, somewhat amount of rupees from the last time, because I know that we went and played a little bit of Salvatore's game within the episode during the last one. But yeah, like I had to go through at least maybe about like an extra 3 more other attempts just for me to actually go and get both the piece of heart and also with the treasure chest, but or with the treasure chart, as to say. But yeah, that was basically about it. But hey, it sounds like you apologized to the teacher for us, so good old Miss Mary. And speaking about Bud, did you know it's going to be Miss Mary's birthday soon? Oh, interesting. Oh, boss, you think that maybe we should give her some kind of present or something? Interesting. Well, don't be stupid. We're the killer bees. We ain't no teacher's pets. But Teach loves jewelry and junk more than anything in the world. So, what she's into these days? Jewelry pendants? Well, yes, of course, that is what she's into, and we actually have to go and collect all these jewelry pendants as well. So, maybe that's one of the pendants. What do you think, boss? I know that's crazy talk. Well, I guess we have to go and give them a joy pendant or something? Interesting. Alright, we'll probably have to come back to that a little bit later. But for right now, let's just go and finally use our sail and let's get out of this joint. Because unfortunately, we can't really go and do too much as it is for right now. Well, actually, hold on. Speaking about that, I just totally remembered that we can actually go and talk back to the good old camera photography guy, because we know that we already do have his picto box back with him. And I don't know if we already went and talked to him from before, but I'm pretty certain I think we did, because I think he was well able for us to actually go and head up to his little spot here, right? So you see, youngster, you've been studying the picture boxes, but a lad, but my life looks in create box flow, yada yada. Okay. Well, sure, why not? Okay, so really, my heart leaps into his enthusiasm. Ah, okay, so we can actually go and do his little side quest here. Will be quite a challenge. Well, I'll say forget about it. Oh man, he said kids these days. I know, I'm sorry, dude, but I will probably come back to your little side quest later. But yeah, so I know that his side quest is now fully activated if we wanted to go and do that, but we will kind of go and do that on our own time for another one. Well, basically for like another like side episode or something. Now down below here, I'm not really too entirely sure if there's anything special down there, but I guess not. I know that there's a person down there though. I don't think I ever went and talked to her yet though. Interesting, but oh, I hate it when you actually have to go and like literally roll around places, and then like all of a sudden you have to go and like literally speak to like one of the locals. It's like, ah, oh, it's like just let me like just literally let me roll around, man. Okay, so let that old guy basically not go and talk to us right now, but let's go and talk back to the King of Red Lions, and we'll go and hop back onto his boat here, and we'll actually go and place on with the sail this time finally around. So yeah, there we go. So sweet. So yeah, right now we just only have just the normal sail, but soon we will be able to go and do our own thing right now. But it seems like we do have to get ourselves pointed into this direction. But very nice. And we can just go and kind of just glide around for a little bit and kind of do some exploring here and there. Very cool. Now, I'm not really too entirely certain on where we actually do need to go from here after this, because unfortunately we don't really have ourselves with the Wind Waker just yet. But I guess right now we'll just have to just go and start making our way on over to Dragon Roost, because that is where the wind is actually directing us on where we do need to go to right now. And once we actually do reach on over to Dragon Roost, this is going to be the time where we are going to actually get ourselves and reveal what the Wind Waker is going to be all about. Because I know that we're going to be meeting over with the Cyclos guy or something. Oh, here we go. Now, this is also really cool as well, is because when we're actually starting to go and making our way on over to Dragon Roost, we can actually be able to go and grab ourselves out with some of these very nice rupees here, and we can just be able to just go and grab these along the way. Now, also, as what you guys can go and see within the water, is that there is going to be some of these tower outposts. These tower outposts are actually going to be containing out a few little certain chests that we can actually be able to go and grab, and that is such as going to literally be, ooh, look at this. Nice. Got ourselves a lot of rupees back for that. I think this is a bloopy, right? Yeah, that's a bloopy. That's very cool. So not too shabby at all in the slightest. And most of those outposts will actually contain treasure charts as well in the process, so we will be heading on over to majority of every single outpost that we can. And we'll be able to go and hopefully knock out on all of those different Bacalbos that are there. Now, each outpost is going to get much difficult later over time, because I know that there's like one in particular that there's going to be like 4 different ones, and then there's going to be one that's going to be also a third one as well too in the process, which that is also going to be pretty crazy. Because I know that most of those are going to be containing out on whiz robes and some other annoying things that are going to be happening in the process. But oh, looks like we got ourselves another little race challenge as well. Got this only here for one more time. Oh, and there it is. There's Dragon Roost just up ahead. Very cool. So there it is on the horizon. That's our destination, Prox. Dragon Roost Island. All right. Well, I know that there's going to be quite a bit of boss that we actually have to go and kind of make our way on over to the actual entrance of this place. But I do have to say, this is actually one of my favorite OSTs here within this game of Wind Waker. I love Dragon Roost Island. And not only that, but this OST is also in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which I also do have to say I really do like that a lot. So, oh, I almost forgot. Just wait a moment. So this is the Wind Waker. It's the baton that sorts of used that long ago when the people played music to prayer to the gods. Well, thank you very much, King of Red Lions. We do need that indeed. Okay, so first conduct in 3/4 time. So do not touch the L and just try to match with the rhythm and tilting the up, down, and left button. Alright, so now we get to go and try our very first actual lyric here. Alright, and there we go, not too shabby. I do have to say though, I kind of like the GameCube function a little bit more, because we can be able to go and kind of play that a little bit better here. Oh wait, hold on. Here we go. So now we just have to kind of switch things around, and there it is. That's it, Prox. So not bad for your first time using a Wind Waker. Well, we have been doing this series at least twice, so I kind of know what to do, man. All right, there we go, and we got ourselves the Wind Waker. Sweet. Now, actually, funny enough, there is an actual Wind Waker baton pen stylus that you can actually be able to go and use if you wanted to actually go and kind of switch up the stylus. Because for me, I actually just have just the regular stylus, but you can actually be able to get yourself a Wind Waker stylus, though, and it actually looks pretty cool. I have seen it on eBay, but like that stylus, though, however, is like worth like almost about like $80, which that is pretty crazy. I can't believe that a stylus is literally worth like $80 for something like that. But I guess it's a pretty rarity type of item, though, unfortunately. But there is the beetle boat down there, and unfortunately it is starting to go away from us. But I will, however, need to go and speak on over to Mr. Beetle himself at some point, because I wouldn't mind actually going and picking up a... you dropped that? Ouch. Well, you know what? I guess that was fine. I guess that was kind of useful, even though I kind of injured myself in the process, though. So what's down here? Now, I know that we should probably go and see what this is all about. Ooh, nice. Got some extra hearts in the process. Pretty cool. Okay, now I don't know if there's any other extra bombs that are around in this place, but I'm pretty sure that there is. Yep. Alright, so now all that we have to do here is just go and pick up this little bomb and just toss it right up into this little corner, and there we go. Perfect. Goes and destroys out on that, and I think we should do one more toss. Now, I don't think that this is going to be able to go and throw it to it there, but no, it's not. Because we have to go and jump from the other side. From this side, we can actually be able to go and make sure that we can pull this guy apart, but oh no, I don't think so. Okay, maybe. Hold on just a second here. There has to be another little bomb location that I need to go and basically throw that thing on over to. I think I have to sidle it. I think that's what I need to go and happen. Yep, because this is going to be another little sidle function. And yep, and that's where the bomb's going to be at. Okay, so let's go and make our way on down to this little pathway. Now there is a little, there's a little alcove that is here within the Dragon Roost Island. So we will be checking that out in just a little bit. I just kind of want to make sure that we go and take care of all of this little bit of some stuff here, so that we can actually be able to go and head into the actual entrance. Oh, of course, I literally missed it. Come on, let's pick it up again. There we go, and doing it like that. Oh, what? What the heck was that all about? Okay, maybe I have to just go and just drop it. Maybe I don't have to go and throw it. Ugh. How about that? There we go, sweet. And then we can just go and pull this guy like so. And there we are. And now we can finally be able to go and head up to that direction if we wanted to. So if we actually do go and head down this way, though, we can actually be able to go and see that there is going to be this little section here that we can actually go and play on our Wind Waker. And let's go and check this out here. So it appears to be marking that indicate the specific directions. So let's go and bring out on our Wind Waker, and let me see. So if we go and do something like this, let's go and actually try this out. Okay. So let's go and do this here, and do it like that. Yeah, perfect. Now we will have to go and check back with Todd a little bit later. So we got ourselves the Wind Requiem. Very cool. So now we can actually be able to go and change the direction of the wind. And that is what is going to be literally happening with all this time. And hey, there's one of these guys here. So the name's Zephos. Well, there's also going to be Cyclos as well. And that's going to be his brother. Which we will have to go and meet up with Cyclos at some point pretty soon. Because he actually has one of my favorite Wind Waker type of gimmicks. Which we can actually be able to go and use the different Cyclones to actually go and teleport us to different sections around the different maps. Which that is going to be very fun. Because that would be very nice a little bit later on within the Wind Waker time. But unfortunately, since we don't really have any bombs here, there is a little hole that's here though that we can actually be able to go and do a boss type of gauntlet type of thing that goes on, or I should say enemy gauntlet that is going to be happening within that time. Alright, so we are 13 minutes into the video, so let's actually just make ourselves go into the actual entranceway and meet up with one of the other characters that are here. So I know that there's the postman, the retail postman that's going to be here, but Prox, is that you? Is it? So I'm pleased to see that you're okay. Well, I must say, you traveled far with no wings, and your sister, is she? Well, she's still been kidnapped, but not to worry, we're still going to go and rescue her, so is that so? Well, don't worry too much, I'm sure that she'll hang in there. So I have an idea, Prox, would you like to go meet our chieftain? I'm told that people hear about you and all of us are very concerned, so I'm certain that the chieftain will befriend you and lend you the aid of the Aerie, so it's settled then. I'll fly ahead and let everyone know that you're coming. So come on inside, Prox, I'll be waiting. Alright, well, off he goes. Now, I know that we're going to be meeting up with one of our companions pretty soon here within the Dragon Roost Island, and I can't really recall exactly on what her name is. She may probably say what her name is at some point, but it's just been a little bit of a time since I haven't really done Wind Waker. But there is also a mini game which we can also go and do, which I may probably go and try out within this episode, which that is going to be the Postman game. Now, I believe we actually have to go and talk to a special person that is here to actually get ourselves the piece of heart or the treasure chart for this area. Now, I don't think he's here, and I think he's on like a certain type of day or like certain type of type of time where he actually will like show up. because like he's kind of like the part-time assistant type of dude that happens most of the time that's there. But recently, however, once General Valo has grown violent and unpredictable. So yes, so Valu, I should say, not Valo, Valu. Valu is going to be a person that we are going to actually go and help out because Goma is actually inside the actual cave itself and kind of disrupting Valu. So we need to go and put a stop to Goma. It seems like every time that we always go and jump into a Zelda game, it always has to seem like it's always going to be Goma kind of running amok around with some things here. But let's go and see what happens. So will you go and meet my son? Well, of course, why not? So I thank you. So we shall do our best to go and solve our problem as quickly as possible so that we may go and better help out with yours. Alright, so I have something that I wish for you to go and give to your son, a young girl named Medley. Yes, so Medley, of course, I totally forgot. It was on the tip of my tongue, but it was just very hard to like literally go and say. But here, so take this with you. So who knows, it might come in handy. Alright, so we got ourselves the delivery bag. Very cool. So we got ourselves another good little kind of inventory type of thing that we can actually go and pick up. So that will be for like all the different letters that we actually do go and find. That will be like such as getting ourselves with the Cabana deed and a few other things. Now the Cabana deed is something that we can't really go and do just yet, but that will be something from Miss Mary though, because we'll be able to get ourselves our own house within this game, which I do have to say that is going to be very fun. But hey, there's Medley right here. How's it going? So do you really have green clothes and a strange shape hat? You're Prox, aren't you? So, oh me, I was the attendant of the Great Sky Spirit Balloon. My name's Medley. Well, to tell the truth, I'm not an attendant quite yet, but I'm actually still studying to be one. But what am I thinking here? So this is from the chieftain. So Prox, he wants to go and give this directly to Prince Kamali. Okay, so here we go. So this is the first thing that we're going to be using within our delivery bags. We got ourselves the father's letter. So we'll have to go and give this over to him. Now the prince here actually does have one of the first of many orbs that we actually do need to go and give on over to the goddess statues, which that's going to be a little bit of some time until we actually go and meet up with one of those goddess statues. But the orb is actually going to be here, but we just can't do it right now. So this guy in particular, I don't know if he is the one that we actually have to go and give him the piece of heart, or if he actually entails to actually have the treasure chart with him as well. But I know that that's his part-time assistant. Would it be posting for some part-time help, would you? Sure, why not? Okay, so I don't know how much that we actually have to go and basically land into each of these different things that happen here. So is that clear? Okay, sure. So we have to go to each of the different corresponding little things, and hopefully we can actually pull ourselves off with getting ourselves a piece of heart. Alright, so we need to go to this one. Alright, here we go. This really shouldn't be too hard. Kind of remember exactly what all these symbols are going to be like. Alright, here we go. So let's go and throw that one there. Okay, and next one. Okay, so we got those are both the same. Oh my goodness. Now this is where things are going to go a little bit faster now. Okay, go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Oh my goodness, there's so many of those. Oh no. Well, I got 21. Is that better? Is that good? Am I going to be able to get something? Okay, you got 1 rupee. And it goes to a grand total of 10, am I right? Aw, what? So yeah, I guess it's not that guy though. I think it's his other partner though. So we have to kind of wait until he actually shows up. But that is how you normally go and do the little mini game though. So until his partner shows up, then that's when I think we'll be able to go and get ourselves the piece of heart from that. But we actually do have to go and head down this way, and we actually do have a little bit of some extra time left. So we'll go and take care of this so that we can be able to go and give over the letter on over to Prince Kamali that's going to be here. Yeah, this guy is going to be like all kind of like inside his room, just kind of just chilling. And let's go and open up with this, and we'll stick this into the R button. And we'll lock on with it, and we'll give him this. Hey, I got your letter for you, dude. Letter? Still from my father? Well, let's see what it has to say. So sure, telling me to be brave is easy enough for him. Not like he's the one who went through the horrible experience. It's not like he still has to go get the skill from Baloo. You're in this letter too, you know. Poking your nose in other people's business. You're nosy, aren't you? Sorry, but I really don't feel like going to see Baloo right now. But I mean, I am supposed to go and get a skill from him, but he's so upset. What are you trying to say, that you can go and calm down Baloo? That's just a big fat lie. It's easy to say that you can do anything, just bragging about costing a thing. I'll tell you what, if you go and find me someone that can go and pass all these obstacles to Dragon Roost to get to Baloo, then I'll listen to anything they have to say. And maybe you'll probably give me that orb as well. But it seems like unfortunately we have to go and call this a part here for today, guys. In the next one, we are going to be actually heading into Dragon Roost Cavern, and hopefully within that time frame, we can actually be able to go pick ourselves up with the grapple hook, which that'll be really nice. And see if we can actually go and kind of complete Dragon Roost Cavern halfway and try to grab out all the other missing other remaining other stuff within the within the next episode after right after the one when we actually do go and start heading on into the Dragon Roost Cavern. But I'll see you guys in the next one, and of course, peace.